Peace, peace. It's your man, Passport Rav. Want to use all this new cool equipment I got. Still setting up the studio, but yeah, man, new mic. Mic sounds nice, but just want to do a drop for y'all. Going through a lot of changes in life. Recently lost my father. Back-to-back deaths, and I feel like, mourning at this time, but I just feel really strong and prepared for moments like this. And I think about, how did I get here? How did I get to this point of strength? And I've been training more lately, for those that, been watching my journey. And I think of everything like martial arts and training. It's like I'm training, but it's like I'm not training to be like a fighter for real. And I think about it sometimes, like, why do I train and spar and whatnot? And I look at it like it's like life, and it prepares you, being the best version of yourself, putting yourself through challenging situations to use your mind and let go of emotions and know when to, do certain things, to breathe. But I think of it like sparring. It's like martial arts. And when I first started, I remember sparring this black belt, Ramon. He's a security guard, black belt in Taekwondo. Like, I seen him at an event one day working security, and like legit. And my first time sparring in a long time, since I was a kid, and it was him. And knowing that, like, he can do all the same kicks I could do, with my fancy Taekwondo kicks, he can do all of that. And we're sparring, and I remember him, like, coaching me through it too, like, pause, coaching me through it, like, breathe, relax, because, I'm going for his feints. He's feinting and doing all these things, and I'm nervous. And, when you go for feints, you're wasting energy. You're all that movement and moving and stopping and jerking around. Like, every time they feint, you're jumping and you're jumpy and reactive. That's wasting your energy. And I remember him saying, just like relax. And the more you get better at sparring, and, I remember even getting my ass kicked and getting hit real hard. And getting to that point where it's like it went from light sparring with a coach, and then one day I was sparring this big white dude, 10-year Muay Thai vet, and first time getting my ass kicked. And I just remember getting uppercutted so hard, like I felt my neck like jump out of my spine, like, like that jolt back and black eye. And I hit him back too, don't get me wrong, I caught him with a couple things, but just and I wasn't as good as I am now, but I remember getting hit hard, and standing. I didn't drop, like I remember getting hit and just being like, oh, dazed. I got my jaw cracked once, never dropped, And the more you get hit, the more you get beat up, you realize, like, I'm okay. Life beats you up. Life will, as in my early years, my high school years and preteen years in Montclair, New Jersey, I've gone through some dark times. Because I went through so many dark times with people passing and sudden deaths and getting beat up, life just beating me up, that, like, I feel I'm just a better fighter. I'm just better. I'm better at fighting life. I'm better at being a human on this planet. From the inevitables, it's going to beat you up. Life is going to test you, and that's why I look at life like training, like sparring, and training the body to be prepared, and taking L's. If I didn't put myself out there, and because sometimes I'm like, man, I was sparring, I'm like, yo, what am I even doing this for? Like, I might get injured, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta go to work tomorrow, and I'm like, yo, but if I never did that and put myself through that, I wouldn't know what I'm capable of, and so appreciate the pain that you go through, just like when you're working out and keeping this body healthy. But yeah.